Hi, Rick Harsh here, in my capacity not as author but as publisher, chief editor of Coronasamizdat books, here to celebrate the 300th. We like round numbers. Well, somehow 290 didn't speak to me, but today I sold the 300th copy of A Bended Circuity by Robert Stickley. And this book, I think, if you haven't heard of it, you ought to. This is one of the best books we've published among a number of great books, and I don't think it's the best, but it is great and unique. First novel by Robert Stickley. It's a satire of the South. It takes place in 60s, 70s, and it's an absolute original. And to celebrate the 300th sale, I'm going to read the first paragraph. It's extremely well written, and you learn a lot of words if you want to. Chapter 1, A Landed Gent. In this place, outside elements are rendered useless. Gusts of wind eddy through a barricade of limbs and leaves and are left diminished in a subarboreal world where they harmlessly whirl, confusing lightweight materials such as finely woven garments and crocus leaves. This expansive canopy of intermingling oaks shelters a swath of land and its occupants from the brunt of discomposing forces pestering like besetting sin. It's a great book, and congratulations, Mr. Stickley. We've only sold more than 300 books one other time. That was America and the Cult of the Cactus Boots, which is hovering very near, not my hand, but there we got one. Okay. It's hovering near 1,000. So 300, well, he's got a ways to go, but he'll make it because it's selling steadily. And it's been written about extensively on both Reddit and Twitter. And, this is the future, apparently. In some manner, this is the future of book sales. So the 300 number is an odd one. We did sell over 200 copies of my own. Do I have that here? Well, we don't sell it anymore because it's been picked up by the well-known Los Angeles press run by Jim Gower, which is called Law and Order. No, Legal Pesterings. No. Let's see if the old brain can come up with it. Zero Gram Press. And they have it now. I don't know how many it's sold there, but it sold over 200 when I sold it to them. And, and I figured that's the way our press can really help guys and gals, writers, to, find a place in a bigger press and sell more copies. We'll see what happens. Let's make it a race between The Manifold Destiny of Eddie Vegas and A Bended Circuity, and we'll see in 5 years which one has sold more. I think it'll be this one, and I think it then will get picked up by a bigger press, go into another printing, and will be celebrated as it is celebrated amongst relative few great readers on Instagram and apparently Reddit and Twitter. But this has to be sent from Slovenia, and it costs 20 euros, which is a reasonable price for a big fat book of high quality, the highest quality. And the postal price is not great. it's $16.75, I believe. There's nothing I can do about that, except when people buy more than one book, I often, or if not always, send them another book. If they buy just this one, the problem is I can send them a tiny book, but we're running out of tiny books, and I can send a tiny book free, but if I send a little bit bigger book, say David Vardaman's Suggestion Diabolique, which is something all of you need to read. I have a copy of that here. Yes, yeah, right there. Then the price goes back up to, it goes up to what, I don't know. It goes up really high. Not too high, but high enough that I feel like I need to send you more. And what is that price? I don't know. Is it $16.75 for this? Yes. So 26 maybe. So when someone spends 26, then I send, it's good. It's best if I can send two books this size and I squeeze a couple more in, which I can often do and stay under the 2 kilogram limit. This goes over the 1 kilogram limit, then it's in the 1 to 2 kilogram. This is supposed to be a short one. I'm sorry. Celebrating Robert Stickley. Congratulations, Mr. Stickley. And please write another book. This was great.